so kind as to welcome us. Shout it loud.
Welcome to geometry.
Woo! Here we go. We are turning our paper over, and we're talking about parallelograms. Gentlemen, are you ready? Because I'm taping. Here we go. When they'll send me a thing. Yeah. Okay, are you guys ready? So he's leaving. See, can't remember that. So here's what. It's a four-sided shape, and here's what I'm going to do. I am going to draw some up here. Some will be parallelograms, and some will not. When we hit one that is, you're gonna put it in this little box, right? You're gonna draw it yourself. So the first thing we need to know is what's the definition. The definition is right here. You're gonna write this down. Opposite sides are parallel. I'm going to spell that right. That's a parallelogram, and it's got four sides. So let me show you. Let's start off with one. The most common one that we talk about when we talk about parallelograms is, I think of it like a rectangle that someone bumped into and pushed it sideways. So it looks something like this. He goes like this. He goes like this. He goes like this. He goes like that. That is your typical parallelogram. So can you draw this dude right in here? And here's the big part of this. This guy right here, I'm going to make him yellow. Or green. He is parallel to this guy. And this guy right here, the blue guy, is parallel to this blue guy. The sides, the opposite sides, will never, ever touch. Ever, ever, ever. You can extend them forever and they will never touch. And that's a parallelogram. Here's another shape. Say that again. They never touch. They will never touch each other. They will go on forever. And let me show you one that's not a parallelogram. So check out this dude. Do you see why he's not? Because this guy will eventually ram into this guy. Do you see what I'm saying? So this dude, not a parallelogram. This dude, yes, a parallelogram. Say one again. Here's watch this one. A low regular square. Parallelogram, not a parallelogram.
Not. Yes, because that's
parallelogram. The sides will never touch. The opposite sides will never ever touch. He's a fancy parallelogram, but he's a parallelogram. How about if I made him a rectangle? Yeah. Rectangle, sure. If they never touch parallelogram, if they do touch, watch this one.
I don't feel good. I'm in slow-mo right now.
Look at that weird dude. What do you think? Parallelogram, not a parallelogram? No, because you're right. These guys will eventually ram into each other, right? So guess what? The one that's important that you know is this tilty guy. Y'all want to think that they look like this, and that's fine, but they can also be a little tilty as long as they don't run into each other. And there are four cool things that happen about if you have a parallelogram. So let's write these four things down, and they're so easy. And then the homework is so easy. So watch the four things. Are you ready? So first thing is, you got your little drawing right here. Please make a little tilty parallelogram. Yay, look at him, he's so cute. You're gonna put him in here. Here's the first thing that we love about him. The opposite sides are always congruent. They're the same size. So watch what happens. Go ahead and put it right here. Put a little 5 right here and a little 5 right here, because they're always the same size. We love that. And you know what? It even happens on the top and the bottom. This guy is 8 and this guy is 8. We love that. Do all the sides have to be the same? Nope, just the opposite ones. Okay, next thing that happens that's cool is that here comes blue one, opposite angles are congruent. So watch what happens on this one. If this is hard, I need you to stay focused. So here's what's going to happen on this one. Are you ready? I'm going to make this little angle right here 40 degrees. And you know what that means? It means this guy up here, 40 degrees. The opposite angles, the ones across from each other, diagonally, they're the same size. They're the same size. There's also a really cool thing that happens that says if they're on the same side angles, they're not the same. This obviously is a lot bigger. Guess what they are? SSS. They are supplementary, meaning supplementary. You know what that means? They add up to 180 degrees. So guess what? If you know one of them, you know all of them. Because if this guy is 40, guess what? This little guy right here is 140. And if he's 140, guess what? He's 140. Same side angles add up to 180. And check that out. 40 and 140, 180. 140 and 40, 180. 40 and 140, 180. So the opposite ones are the same. The ones on the same side, 180. And the last one is the weirdest one. And I need you to do me a favor on your whiteboard desks. I need you to make me a nice size tilty parallelogram, please, on your whiteboard desk. You're going to write, I'm going to show you what I mean. Let me get rid of all this. And then guess what? The notes are almost over. We're going to try a couple practice problems and I'm going to shut up. Yay me. Okay, here's what I want you to do. Draw this guy. Draw this guy. I'm going to make this guy like this. I'm going to make this guy like that. Oh, that's kind of wonky. Okay. The very last thing we're doing, so I should be able to look at everyone's whiteboard desk and see this. Just like we have. Okay, last one. Last one is this, and it's weird. And I'm gonna write it first, and I'm gonna tell you what it means. The last one says that the diagonals cut each other in half. And you know what we say that in geometry? That's called bisect. That means you cut it in half. That's a Mr. Wilsey word, right? And you're thinking, what the hell does that mean, Steve? Here's what it means. If you go from corner to corner, and if you go from corner to corner, draw that on your desk for me. Corner to corner, oh, corner to corner to corner to corner. There we go. Here's what. The lines in the middle are not the same. One might be longer than the other. That's okay, but they are cut in half. So check this out. If this guy is 15, then this guy 15. And if this guy is 8, then this guy is 8. Do they have to be the same size? No, but they cut each other in half. Does that make sense? So those are our 4 important things. We're going to do 4 problems, and then I'm shutting up. Are you guys ready? Light work. Here we go. Number 1, love this. Could you do me a favor? You know the routine here. Reese is going to watch me. Don't start putting stuff on here for me. Wait. Do me a favor. Start moving some stuff around. Put down everything on the drawing that you know. This is number 1. Do that right now. So in other words, if that's 15, that's 15. If that's 8, that's 8. If that's 68, that's 68. There's only one tiny bit of math. How do I figure out angle A? Right here. What do I say about the same? 68 goes across. Same side, supplementary. They add up to 180. So we're going to take it away from 180. I think we get 112. That's it. Guess what? 112. So can you with your neighbors, please fill this in now? Fill it in now.
Supplementary, it's diagonal.
Same side supplementary. Not diagonal, same side.
Oh, and it equals 180.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah, baby. Yes. Oh, good question. So these two guys, the same side ones, add up to 180. They're same side supplementary. So if I know that's 68, I just went like this. Okay. Over with me. Okay, we're going to skip ahead. We're going to skip number 2. We're going to go to number 3. Here we go. This one's a little tricky. Are you ready? Okay, before we start, let's put everything we know down. So if this guy is 18, this guy is 18. If this guy, I heard that, is 27, this guy is 27. If this little bottom half is 7, what's the top half have to be? 7. And if the whole thing is 30, the whole thing, what's each piece got to be?
23.
How about this whole thing is 30?
30. The other
And
one
I
has
want
to
to
be
cut the other pieces
15.
enough, 15 and 15. 15 here, 15 here. Fill it out. Okay, here's how.
30.
Because the whole thing is 30.
Or you get 30.
Are you being serious?
Oh, the RT. I didn't see the RT.
Yeah, that's fair.
God damn it.
UT,
I said hi.
27.
How you make bro?
ST, 18. V to S, nice and easy, 7. V to T, 15. Light work. Okay, we got 2 last, and the next one's tricky, I'm not going to lie. Okay, here we go. Big deep breath in. So, AJ, this next one's tricky. So, Will's watch, because I know Will's going to get this. He's got this. Okay, let's put down what we know. I know that this little piece is 71. Now, here's what's weird. Do you remember, oh, I'm going to trigger you again, that Mr. Wills, he taught you that thing called alternate interior. See how it makes a Z? Makes a little Z? So if this corner of my Z is 71, what's this corner have to be?
71.
71. How about this? Let's do that again. If this little corner is 21, look at this guy down here, 21. Okay, we got one more trick thing I need from you guys. This whole thing, I'm going to do it in blue. F to E to D. The whole thing is 134. Can you talk to your neighbors and figure out what that guy is? Yes, yes, do it on your calculator for me.
That's the answer. That's the good answer.
Did you ever? Okay, no, I didn't. Did someone call you? Hold on. What did we get? Did we get 63? Do you see it? So if he's 63, guess what this guy's going to be?
Oh, because that one's already 71.
Okay, I'm going to ask you one last one, and this is the hardest one, and then I'm shutting up. Okay, everyone's watching. Put your pencils down. Everyone's putting their pencils down. Pencils down. Watch me on this. You ready? Everyone's watching. Okay. You guys just told me that this whole thing is 134 because it says it. So here's what I want to know. I'm looking at this guy right here. How much is that whole thing if that guy is 134? How did you get that?
71 minus 134.
So this guy, yeah. But let me ask you this. These two guys add up to 180.
Oh, yeah, you about that.
So do me a favor. Take this from 180.
Oh, 6, 3, 46.
Yes, 46. Now check this out. I have already used up 21 right there. How much is this little piece? 25. Tino, you are fired tonight. That is hard. That is hard. That's it. We're done. I'm about to give you homework. It will look like a lot. It is not. I'm going to give you a choice of 2 problems, but it's super easy. It's super easy. We're done. You guys are great. Goodbye, my friends. Whatever